Hello, potassium people. Welcome back to another wonderful day where we eat a banana, waiting for Valve to add the strange second banana. And today I'm going to continue a little bit of a side note from what I talked about yesterday, which was the power of quotes. Okay, so like we talked about how the quote, "You shouldn't judge a book by its cover," is wrong. Okay, it's you should judge books by their covers. That's the point of a cover, right? But why do people think that they just like accept that quote as it is? And that's something that actually it applies to most everything we see on the internet, in person, etc. There are so many cases where people just kind of accept things as they are, and there's a underlying cause for that. There's actually two. I'm going to cover one though. So, the thing I'm talking about is specifically authority. So, speaking about anything with authority makes it so that people are more inclined to listen to what you're saying when you don't backpedal, when you don't say, when you don't stutter or anything, when you have confidence, when you show it in your body communication, verbally, in your way the tone of your voices, all of that, it just makes people more inclined to believe what you're saying. Okay? And something that I found really interesting is that quotes are basically sayings from people that are said with authority in such a way that is hard to argue against them without first thinking about the underlying root cause of how that quote came to be or why that quote exists. Okay? And in this case, I like to think that with something like "you shouldn't judge a book by its cover," it's because if this idea is spread around enough where you should judge the content of a book by its cover and nobody questions it, eventually it becomes so popular that there's no real means to investigate further. It's just the way it is. That quote is a classic. It makes sense because it is. It just is. Question everything. Question quotes. Question people on the internet. Question these videos. That's a great idea. I am going to eat a banana though. I'm hungry. I got sunburnt yesterday. It's great. I won't lie. I can't wait to go back to making the banana peeled series. Because, man, it is fun. It's fun to talk about stuff like that. It's fun to give my opinion in an authoritative way. This is good because of this. This is bad because of this. So, a little side note, a little story. So, when I was in college, there was this one class where we had to get together in teams to do this project where we do a lot of quality testing for software. And I remember I joined the class late. There was something where I had to switch classes at the last minute, and I was looking around for a team, and I saw one team, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll join them. So I go up, I start talking with them. I talked with everybody, and I mentioned how yes, I have written software tests for other programs for other classes, and for the rest of the semester, whenever I spoke with everyone, I did two things. The first thing is I wouldn't be wishy-washy about anything I said. I would say stuff like, this is how we should do this. Okay? And doing that made it so they were far more inclined to believe me. In fact, they I had no idea what was going on a good portion of that class. But because I said things with authority, because I did like a little bit of research to understand what I was talking about, and then I shared my thoughts and opinions, not as thoughts and opinions like I think. I said, this is, or we will. The words you use are very important. and how you convey a message and how you convey yourself to other people. It's all about that authority. But I remember my team at one point asked, "How do you know so much?" And I told them, I don't. I don't know so much. I just speak like I do know so much. And so, just a little side note, a little story. You can honestly be in charge of anything if you're confident enough in yourself. There's one thing I'm confident in right now. This banana is delicious. And there's another thing too. Valve can add the second banana. They did. They did add the second banana. I mean the strange second banana. Obviously. To be able to count how many times you've eaten a delicious banana. And I've said it multiple times, but this channel is basically me doing that, but in real life. His channel is a strange second banana. Isn't that nice? I wonder how it'd be if everyone could have that. So Valve, please add the strange second banana. Keep fixing TF2, keep banning the bots and cheaters. I think that's it today.